Ukraine has made a partial payment on its outstanding gas debt to Russia. It follows talks between both sides and the European Union in Berlin on Friday. But as CCTV's Jack Barton reports, Russia refused to budge on the thorny issue of energy prices until payment arrives in Moscow.
Ukraine made its first gas payment to Russia this year as energy ministers from both countries met at European Union-sponsored talks in Berlin. After the meeting, the EU energy minister said the partial payment of $786 million was seen as progress, though even he seemed puzzled by why it had to go through a US bank.
It is not yet an agreement, but we have a framework. Our ambition is to find an agreement before the 3rd of June. What is needed now is patience and a functioning bank in New York.
Russian energy giant Gazprom recently increased the price of gas exports to Ukraine by 80%. Russia had also threatened to make Ukraine pay in advance from the 1st of June or potentially have its gas supply cut off. On Friday, Russia's energy minister said the door was still open to compromise.
We are prepared to accept discounts to settle debt, but we are now in a situation for the past 6 months, gas supply has not been paid for. In that time, we have not received a single cent.
Half of Ukraine's gas comes from Russia, as does about 30% of EU imports, half of which flow through Ukraine. But at the meeting, there was no talk of renegotiating the price of gas. Russia says that won't happen until it officially receives the latest payment.
If the money that Ukraine deposited manages to clear the bank over the weekend, then the gas negotiations are expected to continue on Monday in Brussels. Jack Barton, CCTV, Berlin.